Actually, it's even more serious than we thought. Oh. This GS thing, conundrum is more serious than we thought. Will you write the GS again?
Somebody is hurt.
Somebody should ask him in French for me. Will you write the GS?
Day 2, moving from Kwewu through the Stone Age Park and then Lake Bosom Tree, where we went to use a road that was difficult. It drained us.
Priority is given to the riders. I'm getting reports that drinks that have been reserved for the motorcyclists or the riders are getting missing in the cars. We are not sitting in the cars. So it's none of us. Unless we are punishing the car. We are not sitting in the cars. So let's go straight. Let the car blame themselves. They don't finance the car. That's how it is. Actually, it's even more serious than we thought. Oh. This GS thing, conundrum is more serious than we thought. Will you write the GS again?
Somebody is hurt.
Somebody should ask him in French for me. Will you write the GS again? Somebody said what? He has answered already.
You go ride out.
You ride out.
Like, at this point, doesn't have a choice.
We have people to ride if he can.
Okay, so please once again, I welcome you to Abetifi Stone Age Park. The site or the name of the owner now, his name is Benjamin Ado, and he's a native of Abetifi. His name is Benjamin Ado.
Is that the owner of it now? Does ownership change?
No. First, the land belongs to the town. The land belongs to the chief of the community. It was a dumping site. Okay. But the owner, that's Benjamin Ado, and their family have half of the plot as their family land. And the town people turned it to be a tourist site. So 2012, the family decided to make it as a canopy walk and a zip line with the forest. Okay. So at first, this was our main entrance. That green gate over there. That was our first main entrance for the attraction of the tourist site there, the canopy walk. But since this whole side where the motorbike is parked, descend to the water pool at that side, this whole place was a dumping site. So Bernardo and their family went to the chief of the community, and I see that on the third, for them to do something about this dumping site. Because the community people who choose to dump this site, but it belongs to a different family. So the chief tell Benjamin Ado and their family if only they can have a new location for the town people, for them to dump their things so that they can get access to this place. So they find a new location for the town people, and Benjamin Ado and their family put the excavator machine to clear all the whole area. So now we have a restaurant as a reception where you stood to change your standards and all that. We have that side, we have a green glass area, a place to host a program or an event. We have other stuff at the top there. So 2030, they still decided to wanted to do the canopy and the zip line. And so as they are going through the forest to see the kind of trees and I mean, other things for them to use to do the canopy on the zip line. They found a rock that had a shade underneath. A rock need to be like umbrella rock. So Bernardo and their family went to the archaeology department at Legon, brought archaeology people over there for them to do excavation. So through their carbon and finding datings, they were able to determine that 12,500 years ago, there were people living under rock as Stone Age people.
What is this?
It's
called
God axe.
It's a sharpened stone.
So this is a stone called God Axe.
Yeah.
Is that Nyamikuma?
Yeah.
So what do they use it for?
For bisecting, cutting.
It's like
So can I use it to cut you?
So what type of fabric is it?
Use it to cut him, let's see.
No,
Use on.
Okay, so around the umbrella rock, they found tools or evidence, things that show that people have lived there 12,000 years ago. So they found grinding stone, fire making stone, God axe, and animal bones, and snail shells and tortoise shells. So these are the things we went to the umbrella rock for us to see, and that'll be the end of the tour. And at the same time, we explain the sculptures, what they are doing, and all that.
Thank you for the stopping. Please, who was on this side for the stopping? Okay.
It was yes.
Okay, there we go. There we go. And I'm jumping. And I'm jumping. I'm about to stop.
They're about to stop. It's a queue for you guys. Go.
So after day 2, we had to go up to Lake Bosomtwe. Then we slept at Kumasi Makoba Hotel. They were very receptive. Like, you know, Kumasi is our second home. They were very receptive, like always. Going back a little to Bosomtwe. Bosomtwe was where we had a little issue, not much of a big issue. Some of us diverted. We used a wrong route, a more difficult route. We climbed up a very difficult mountain. Actually, all around Bosomtwe was mountainous, not too good road. So it was a test of skill. A test of skill of each rider, and everyone was able to pass. Then getting to the hotel, we had good rest, we had good company from our Kumasi people.
No, where we were going, they should have given us maybe the name of the hotel or something. Then we put it in our Google map. They just said Lake Bosomtwe. So in everybody's Google map, that's where we were going.
Oh, I see.
You understand? So if there was, like, let's say a landmark or something, it would have been better. But even here, it's not part of it. But we just stopped to do what? To take the picture.
Yeah. In fact, we saw it almost by accident.
Yeah. I actually saw it.
Oh, Charlie.
Damn
Fabric.
I'm here to help.
How would you go? How would you go for adventure without unexpected emergencies? This makes it a proper adventure.
So you are accepting that you took us in the wrong place?
Ahmed has already accepted that fault, so don't divert it. This is AIS. Yes.
Day 2 was challenging because, and one thing I have learned, and I will make sure not to repeat it in subsequent editions. If someone says I know there, I'll still not listen to the person. I'll go strictly by what the map says, because we had a few people who said I know there, but they ended up throwing us off our schedule. And so next time we are going to go strictly by our map, unless the map fails, and then now as a team we'll come together and then take a decision.
So that big one at home. If you buy someone. Big one. Now you call they can't. You don't even I just said move cross here. Obey me after but say okay Juma because of how I must be
570, we have to get on the road. 570.
When you said you came here 4 years ago, where did you come?
There was another place. That place, the space is big.
So why did you take a video?
Yes, you have to accept.
Joseph is not accepting. Joseph, am I here? I'm not.
We've been moved. Yeah.
And so we got to Kumasi in the night, which wasn't part of the plan at all. We were supposed to have reached Kumasi latest by 5 p.m. We ended up reaching Kumasi like 7:30 p.m., which usually will take a toll on us. Because if you plan for something and then there's a change, it distorts your plan. And so it came, we did it. Even though we were supposed to have ended at 5:30 or 5 o'clock, we ended at 7:30. But in the end, all went well.
it's okay.
Or